Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 7 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter number theory. The lessons we're going to cover today are scientific notation, compare numbers written in scientific notation, another way to learn LCM and HCF, classify numbers. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can important examples and definitions as well. We are here for grade 7 math. Let's just start with the lesson number theory. I'm going to start with the chapter scientific notation. How do you 28.8 in big notation? So 28.8 in big notation we need to write. So move the decimal point to left until the number is between 1 and 10. Count how many places you move the decimal point. So you move decimal point from here to here. So it would be 2.88 times 10 exponent 1. Let's just start with the test questions. How do you write 7.19 times 10 exponent 3 in standard form? So basically, when we write down the numbers like this, 7.19 times 10 exponent 3, when we write the number with the 10 exponent, that is the way to scientific notation, right? Now we have to go back from scientific notation to standard form. 10 exponent 3 means that you need to move decimal point places right to the decimal point. 1, 9, 1, 2 decimal places. Add third zero, third place, and move decimal point to right. So it would be 7,190. So it would be 7,190. Option number 2 is the correct option. How do you write 8.6 times 10 exponent 5 in standard form? So we need to move decimal 5 places right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to move decimal point from here to here. That is 860,000. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 860,000. How do you write 4.82 times 10 exponent 4? 4.82. So we need to add 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. Decimal point from here to here. That is 448,200. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 48,200. How do you write 640 in scientific notation? That is 640. Move decimal point from here to here. So that would be 6.4 times 10 exponent 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. 6.4 times 10 exponent 2. How do you write 1.57 times 10 exponent 1? How do you write 1.57 times 10 exponent 1 in standard form? You need to move decimal point one place, right? So that is 15.7. Option number 2 is the correct option. How do you write 3.6 times 10 exponent 4? Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 36,000. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. compare numbers in scientific notation. Which sign makes the statement true? 5.0 times 10 exponent 5 and 500,000. So whenever we are going to compare them, they must be in the same form. Either they both are in the scientific notation or they both are in the standard form. So the first thing is we have to convert that 500,000 to the standard form. So we can move decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places left. So that would be 5 times 10 exponent 5. So now we are going to compare 5 times 10 exponent 5, so they both are exactly equal. Let's just start with the test questions. Which sign makes the statement true? 1.83 times 10 exponent 2 and 13,800. 1.83 times 10 exponent 2. Let's just convert into move decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4 places back. So that would be 1.38 times 10 exponent 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can just look at the first thing you're going to compare is the exponents. Here the exponent is 2 and here exponent is 4. 2 is less than 4. So then that means 1.83 times 10 exponent 2 is less than 1.38 times 10 exponent 4. The correct option is less. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement true? 1.7 times 10 exponent 3 and 7.1 times 10 exponent 5. So the very first thing we have to look at the exponents. Here the exponent is 3 and here it is 5. 3 is less than 5. So that means 1.7 times 10 exponent 3 is less than 7.1 times 10 exponent 5. Which sign makes the statement true? 8.98 times 10 exponent 2 and 898. 898 move decimal point 2 places left. 8.98 times 10 exponent 2. So both sides are exactly equal. Option number 2 is the correct option, equal it is. Which sign makes the statement true? 10 exponent 1 1.8 times 10 exponent 2. Just look at the exponents. 1 is less than 2. 'Less it is option number 1 is the correct option. 8.7 times 10 exponent 4 and 8.7 times 10 exponent 5. So 8.7 times 10 exponent 4 is less than 8.7 times 10 exponent 5. Which sign makes the statement true? 9.55 times 10 exponent 3. They both are exactly equal. Option number 2 is the correct option. Oh, 9.55 times 10 exponent 3 is greater than 9.5 times 10 exponent 3. Which sign makes the statement true? 2.1 times 10 exponent 3 and 1.2 times 10 exponent 4. 2.1 times 10 exponent 3 is less than 1.2 times 10 exponent 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement true? 5.60 times 10 exponent 5 and 5.6 times 10 exponent 5. Equal it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which sign makes the statement true? 8.31 times 10 exponent 4, 1.38 times 10 exponent 4. 8.31 times 10 exponent 4 is greater than 1.38 times 10 exponent 4. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is classify numbers. Is 5 by 3 a natural number? Yes, 5 by 3 is not a natural number. The correct option is no. 5 by 3 is not a natural number. Let's just start with the test questions. Which of the following are natural numbers? 92 is a natural number. Option number 4 is the correct option. Is 0 an irrational number? The correct option is no. 0 is not an irrational number. Which of the following is a natural number? 6 is a natural number. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is 1 whole 2 by 7 a natural number? No, that is not a natural number. Which of the following are integers? 2, -5, -10, and 7. They all are the integers, so all of the above. Is 5 by 4 an integer? Yes, it is a natural integer. Option number 1 is the correct option. Oh no, 5 by naught is not an integer, sorry. Which of the following is a whole number? 4 is the whole number. Option number 1, 2 is the correct option. Which of the following are natural numbers? Option 2 is the correct option. 5 is a natural number. Is 5.317 an integer? Yes, it is an integer. Option number 1 is the correct option. Why not an integer? Oh, they are positive and negative whole numbers in integer. Which of the following is a natural number? 9 is a natural number. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is -1 whole 2 by 4 a whole number? No, that is not a whole number. Which of the following is a natural number? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's see. Which is HCF of 10 and 20? Write down all the factors of first number. Write down all the factors of second number. Find the largest factor that is same in both numbers. So the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5 and 10. For 20, they are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. So the highest factor is 10. LCM, you need to write down the multiples. What is the LCM of 5 and 10? Let's just write down the multiples of 5, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, they are the multiples of 5. Now write down the multiples of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. So the least common multiple is 10. The correct option is 10. Option number 3 is the correct option. What is the LCM of 2 and 3? Let's just write down the multiples of 2 and 3, right? So the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14. Now write down the multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So the least common multiple is 6. So the correct option is 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the LCM of 3 and 4? That is 3, 6, 9, 12. 4, 8, 12. So the least common multiple is 12. What is LCM of 4 and 8? So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option. 8 it is. What is the LCM of 3 and 5? 15 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the HCF of 5 and 10? We need to write down the factors, right? The factors of 5 are 1 and 5. These are the only factors of 5. And the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. So what is the factor HCF? That is 5. The correct option is 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the HCF of 6 and 12? 12 it is. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can. Yes, 6 it is. Sorry. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 math, grade 7 math. Chapter we were working on is number theory. The lessons we have covered. Lessons we have covered today are scientific notation, compare and numbers written in scientific notation, another way to learn LCM and HCF and classify numbers. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session.